Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. Beautiful people in my phone. Welcome to Car Conversations, where we talk all things faith, freedom, football, etc. It's a chilly morning this Sunday morning. Um, Headed to the house of the Lord. I pray you are well and warm. I pray that you are safe. Thinking of the island of Jamaica this morning with Hurricane Melissa. And people, just the island people, the people that were there visiting, thoughts and prayers going out to them, and whoever else may be in the path of this storm, the literal storm, and whatever figurative storm you may be going through in your life. Um, Thoughts and prayers for you this morning, that you know that you are protected, that you seek His guidance, that you seek His direction, and that He's in the boat. He's in the boat with you. He's in the boat with you. For blood bought believers, He's in the boat with you. Um, and He desires to care for you, to protect you, to keep you, to lead you, to correct you, and keep us on the right path. So, praying for you guys this morning. Week nine of college football was another doozy. I don't know about you, but I was done after our game yesterday. I had nothing left, absolutely nothing left. But before I get to my team, let me say this: Ole Miss Rebels, how are we feeling this morning? Ole Miss Rebels, are there any rebels out there? There are tons out there. That was a great win for Lane Kiffin and the Ole Miss Rebels in Norman. Hostile environment. Um, that was SEC football at its finest yesterday. So that was the first game, right? That was the first game that I watched, and then our game, and then of course the night games. Let me move to the night game real quick because Texas A&M ended up destroying LSU. Absolutely. Good morning. My morning is going well. Thank you. My morning is going well. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. I can see y'all in the chat and I can read it a little bit, but not clearly because my eyes are on the road and I'm staying safe. I'm staying safe. Um, Texas A&M. That was my first time actually watching Texas A&M yesterday, and I have to say I am very impressed with Texas A&M. Where are the Aggies? Are there any Aggies out there in the chat? They look to me. They look like the number one team in the country yesterday. Texas A&M. I will say it again. Look like the number one team in the country. They look like the team to beat for sure in the SEC. Somebody said I'm cute. Thank you. I can see that. Thank you, chat. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for showing love in the chat. Texas A&M looks good. Marcel Reed, he's probably my top Heisman candidate right now. And I know that as who, but to be in Death Valley in a night game, in that environment, and to play with the poise and the speed, like to me that game looked like it was extra fast. They were playing at another level, on another level, with the speed of their game. And I liked it. I liked the receiver. I think it was number 3, that one-handed catch he made, turned around and took off. And Marcel Reed has the dual threat ability that Ty Simpson, our quarterback, does not quite yet have. Good morning to the chat. Good morning to everyone in the chat. You like my new haircut? Thank you so much. It's actually not cut. I didn't cut it at all. I just I wore it curly. This is my natural hair curl pattern. and I just did it curly and didn't blow it straight. So thank you, though. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. Marcel Reed is number one for Heisman hopeful in my book right now. And Texas A&M again is the team to beat in the SEC. We shall see how it continues to play out. I have to give it up for. I mean, I guess unless I didn't watch the game, I only saw the score because I was watching the other game, and sometimes multi screens I just don't want to do. But the fact that Texas came back on Mississippi State and won that game in overtime, easy money. Is that your favorite team, Texas A&M or Texas? Are you an Aggie or a Longhorn? But Texas had that fight, and they came back and they beat Mississippi State. We know what that environment is in Mississippi, in Stark Vegas, as they say, with the cowbells. And the fact that they were down, I think it was like 9 minutes, 9 minutes in the fourth quarter, and they were down by 17. They were down by 17 and came back to take it to overtime. That to me, that spoke volumes of their fight. Hold on, I gotta change lanes. I gotta change lanes. I gotta change lanes. Somebody needs to let me over. Thank you. Um, so they did very well. They did very well. Oregon State. Who did Oregon State play yesterday? Who did Oregon State play yesterday, and what was the outcome, or did they have a bye? Um, yeah, but Texas won, so they beat Mississippi State. Um, Texas A&M was the most impressive, but the most gut wrenching. And Texas fans may say that theirs was because of their deficit that they overcame to win in overtime, and that could possibly be true. But my team, the Alabama Crimson Tide, took me through every single emotion yesterday. Um, that was a difficult one to watch. The multiple three and outs. I think it feels like there were five in a row at one time, and that may not be an accurate stat. But there were multiple three and outs. We have zero run game. The O line was spent, non-existent for the most part, until when it mattered. And what I will say to that is, we have gone through a gauntlet the last four games of SEC play in a row, playing ranked teams, beating ranked teams, and our guys were just flat. They came out completely flat footed. And of course, we're Alabama, and everybody gets up for Alabama. Everybody brings their A game for Alabama. And in Williams-Brice Stadium, like, I don't know if you've ever been in that stadium. And I almost went to that game, but I'm glad that I didn't, because I don't know if I would have survived. I don't know. I don't know how that would have played out. But if you've never been in that stadium, it's a different kind of energy in that stadium. Um, it's wild. The atmosphere was electric, as we saw on television. I can't imagine what it was like to be there. The stadium really sways, it moves when they're jumping up and down with the towels, rocking during sandstorm and all the things. It's something in that stadium. and and you could sense it yesterday. And just shout out to the Crimson Tide. Shout out to this football team who continues to keep their mindset where it needs to be so that they can finish, and to finish well in the midst of such great adversity. Um, the fumble at the end, the fumble, um, Deontay Lawson, shout out to him. Deontay Lawson getting that fumble the way that he did. Um, to make sure that we got the ball back and had an opportunity to win the game, in which we did. Um, always, and after he scores, bowing on his knees and thanking the Lord for the victory. I absolutely love that about Jeremy Bernard. Um, anyway, I've got to go because I'm almost at my destination, but I just want to say this. It was a great game. Very proud of our team. Much needed bye week of rest. Georgia and Florida were on their bye weeks because of, they play in Jacksonville or wherever that game is. I don't know. Didn't they move it from Jacksonville? Anyway, the largest tailgate party. Isn't that what they call it? A cocktail party. Oh, I didn't say cocktail. You know what I mean. Anyway, yeah, great football yesterday. Very proud of our team. Very proud of Ryan Grubb. Very proud of Ty Simpson. The entire team pulled it together when they needed to pull it together, and that's a championship mindset, in my opinion. That's a championship mindset. So have a great day to you. Also, listen, y'all stay winning. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for dropping by to the live. Y'all stay winning and y'all stay free.